I'm so inspired by all of you. I have one question for Katie. I thought that your story was really inspiring. And you talking about that, I don't know if you can talk any more about it, but I wanted to ask, I feel when someone's being authentic like that and telling that story, and sometimes it's not always the nicest story, but you feel good about it, and you also make a really good connection with someone because you've let your guard down and you're authentic. What advice would you give to people because everyone's scared we're scared of letting our guard down. Has it been a positive experience for you, and what advice would you give to someone who is a little worried about putting themselves all the way out there?
So at first, it was a time in my life I just wanted to forget about, and I wanted to leave behind me. And then when I opened my yoga studios, there were times where I was really worried that somebody would find out about my past. And someone once came into the studio and said, "Oh my God, Katie McClelland, I remember you, you know, and you own a yoga studio now?" I thought, "Yeah, and so there was that panic. So I started to think then about, gosh, why is this shrouded in so much shame? Why am I so embarrassed about this? You know, we all have our struggles, and addiction isn't something to be ashamed of. And the fact that I was still harboring shame meant that I needed to go further into my healing, because it's really shame and, you know, low self-worth and all of that gets you back into the cycle of addiction. So that's sort of what got me, you know, thinking I would share it. And then I did an interview with Larry Diani on Cable 14, and he asked me all about my time, and it was an hour-long interview, and I got so much positive feedback from that interview, and I thought, you know, this is a way to inspire and to connect, and I'm going to share my story moving forward and do what I can to help others, just based on my own experience, not based on being an expert in recovery or someone who's perfect. My story is not neat and tidy. I wasn't a drug addict who found yoga and was saved. I was a drug-addicted yoga teacher who went to rehab and relapsed after. You know, it's been a bumpy road. So I just accepting that it doesn't have to be a neat and tidy package, and it can still offer so much in terms of helping others. Something I came to terms with. Yeah.